Let us begin by understanding the nature of your mind and the power of your thoughts. Your mind, my dear friends, is not confined to the gray matter within your skull. It is a vast, limitless realm that extends far beyond the boundaries of your physical form. It is the canvas upon which all your experiences are painted, the stage upon which the drama of your life unfolds. Your mind is the very foundation of your existence, the soil in which all your experiences, all your circumstances, all your relationships take root and flourish. Now you might wonder, Neville, how do we harness the power of our minds to navigate through tough times? How do we maintain positive thinking when the world around us seems filled with challenges and difficulties? The answer, my dear friends, lies in the art of conscious imagination and the power of your assumptions. You see, the world you experience is nothing more than the outpicturing of your own consciousness. Your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions about yourself and the world around you are constantly being projected outward and manifested in your physical reality. This is why it's of utmost importance to be vigilant about the nature of your thoughts, especially during challenging times. When faced with difficulties, it's all too easy to fall into patterns of negative thinking. We might find ourselves dwelling on our problems, focusing on what's wrong, and imagining worst-case scenarios. But I tell you this, such thinking only serves to perpetuate and intensify our challenges. For what you focus on expands, what you imagine with feeling hardens into fact. The key to navigating tough times lies in your ability to maintain positive thinking despite outer appearances. This doesn't mean denying the existence of challenges or pretending that everything is perfect when it clearly isn't. Rather, it means choosing to focus your mental energy on the solution rather than the problem, on the desired outcome rather than the current difficulty. Consider for a moment the difference between a mind focused on problems and one focused on solutions. The problem-focused mind sees obstacles everywhere, feels overwhelmed and helpless, and often thinks in despair or resignation. But the solution-focused mind, the positively oriented mind, sees opportunities for growth and transformation. It remains hopeful and resourceful, knowing that within every challenge lies the seed of an equal or greater benefit. This, my friends, is the essence of positive thinking for tough times. It's about training your mind to see beyond current circumstances, to hold fast to a desired reality, even when your senses scream otherwise. It's about using your God-given of imagination to create a bridge from where you are to where you want to be. But here's a crucial point that so many miss. It's not enough to simply think positive thoughts in a superficial way. You must feel them, experience them in your imagination as if they were already real. For your subconscious mind, which is the builder of reality, does not differentiate between what you vividly imagine and what you physically experience. When you consistently imagine yourself overcoming challenges, when you feel the relief and joy of problem solved, when you experience in your mind's eye the reality you desire, you are literally impressing this reality on your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind, being the faithful servant that it is, then works tirelessly to bring this impression into your physical experience. Now you might be thinking, but Neville, how can I possibly feel positive when my circumstances are challenging? How can I imagine a better reality when my current reality seems so overwhelming? This, my dear listeners, is where the true work begins. This is where you must exercise your divine gift of choice, your power to select the thoughts and images you will entertain in your mind. Remember, you are not your circumstances. You are not your problems. You are not your past experiences. You are the awareness behind all these things. You are the chooser of your thoughts, the director of your mental activity. No matter how dire your circumstances may seem, you always have the power to choose your response, to select the thoughts you will focus on, the image you will play in the theater of your mind. This power of choice is your greatest gift, your divine inheritance. It is the key to maintaining positive thinking in tough times. For when you choose to focus on the positive, when you choose to imagine the solution, rather than dwell on the problem, you are aligning yourself with the creative power of the universe. You are tapping into the infinite reservoir of possibilities that exist beyond your current circumstances. But make no mistake, my friends, this is not about wishful thinking or naive optimism. This is about a deep, unshakable faith in the power of your own consciousness to shape your reality. It's about understanding that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, and that by changing your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions, you inevitably change your outer world. Now let us explore some practical ways to maintain positive thinking during tough times. First and foremost, start your day with a conscious focus on the positive. Before you even open your eyes in the morning, take a few moments to imagine your day unfolding in the most beautiful, harmonious way possible. Feel the joy, the peace, the sense of accomplishment that comes with a day well lived. This simple practice sets the tone for your entire day, priming your mind to look for the positive in every situation. Throughout your day, be vigilant about the nature of your thoughts. When you catch yourself slipping into negative thinking patterns, gently but firmly redirect your focus to what you want to experience. If you find yourself worrying about a problem, immediately shift your attention to imagining the solution. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel the relief and satisfaction of the problem solved. Another powerful practice is to consciously look for the good in every situation, no matter how challenging it may seem. Remember, there are no negative experiences, only opportunities for growth and transformation. When faced with a difficulty, ask yourself, what's good about this? What can I learn from this? How can this situation serve my growth and evolution? By reframing challenges in this way, you maintain a positive mindset and open yourself to hear the hidden things within every experience. Gratitude is another potent tool for maintaining positive thinking during tough times. No matter how difficult your circumstances may be, there is always something to be grateful for. Perhaps it's the air you breathe, the beat of your heart, the love of a friend or family member. By focusing on what you're grateful for, you shift your energy from lack to abundance, from fear to love, from scarcity to plenty. Practice gratitude consciously and consistently. Each night before you sleep, review your day and find at least 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. Feel the gratitude deeply. Let it fill your heart and radiate throughout your being. As you do this consistently, you'll find that your mind naturally begins to look for things to appreciate, even in the midst of challenges. Now, my dear friends, I want to address a common misconception about positive thinking. Many believe that thinking positively means denying the existence of problems or pretending that everything is perfect when it clearly isn't. This is not the case at all. Positive thinking is not about denial, it's about perspective and focus. Acknowledging the existence of a challenge doesn't mean you have to dwell on it or let it dominate your thoughts. You can acknowledge a problem while simultaneously focusing your mental and emotional energy on the solution. This is the essence of positive thinking in tough times. Not denying the reality of your circumstances, but choosing to focus on the reality you wish to create. Remember, my dear listeners, that your imagination is the workshop of God. It is the creative power through which all things are brought into being. When you use your imagination to dwell on positive outcomes, to visualize solutions, to feel the joy and satisfaction of your desires fulfilled, you are literally co-creating with the divine. You are using the same creative power that brings worlds into existence. But here's a crucial point. Your imagination must be imbued with feeling. It's not enough to create cold, lifeless mental images. You must feel the reality of what you're imagining. Feel the relief of problems solved, the joy of dreams fulfilled, the peace of challenges overcome. For it is your feeling that gives life to your imaginal acts, that impresses them upon your subconscious mind and brings them into physical manifestation. As you practice positive thinking in this way, you may encounter resistance. Old habits of negative thinking may try to reassert themselves. Doubts may arise, questioning the efficacy of your positive focus in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. This is natural, my friends. These are simply the old patterns fighting for survival. When you encounter this resistance, do not fight against it. Fighting only gives it more power. Instead, observe it with detachment and compassion. Recognize it for what it is, the dying gasp of old, limiting beliefs. Then gently but firmly redirect your focus to your new, empowering vision of reality. Remember, persistence is key. The mental diet of positive thinking is not a one-time event, but a consistent practice. Just as you wouldn't expect to transform your physical body with a single workout, you cannot expect to transform your mental landscape with a single positive thought. It requires persistent effort. But here's the beautiful truth. As you persist in this practice, it becomes easier and more natural. Your mind begins to naturally gravitate towards positive thoughts. You begin to automatically look for the good in every situation, to focus on solutions rather than problems, to imagine positive outcomes rather than negative ones. As you maintain this positive focus, you'll begin to notice profound changes in your life. You may find that challenges which once seemed insurmountable now appear as opportunities for growth. You may notice synchronicities and coincidences occurring more frequently, guiding you towards solutions and opportunities. You may experience a deep sense of peace and confidence, knowing that you have the power to navigate any challenge that comes your way. But perhaps the most profound change will be in your relationship with yourself and with life itself. As you cultivate the habit of positive thinking, you develop a deep trust in life, a knowing that all is working out for your highest good. You begin to see yourself as a powerful creator, capable of shaping your reality through the power of your thoughts and imagination. This shift in perspective is truly transformative. It allows you to approach even the toughest times with a sense of curiosity and excitement, knowing that within every challenge lies an opportunity for growth and expansion. You begin to welcome challenges as opportunities to exercise your creative power, to demonstrate the principle of positive thinking in action. Now, my friends, I want to address a question that often arises when discussing positive thinking in tough times. Many ask, Neville, how do I maintain positive thinking when the evidence of my senses contradicts my desired reality? How do I stay positive when everything around me seems to be falling apart? To this I say, your senses show you the world as it is, but your imagination shows you the world as it can be. Your senses reflect the harvest of your past thoughts and beliefs, but your imagination is the seed of your future reality. When your senses contradict your desired reality, that is the time to double down on your positive focus, to immerse yourself even more deeply in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Remember, the physical world is malleable, responsive to your consciousness. It may take time for your outer world to reflect your new inner state, but be assured that as you maintain your positive focus, your world must reshape itself to match your new pattern thinking. During these times of apparent contradiction between your inner vision and your outer reality, is crucial to cultivate patience and faith. Patience to allow your new reality to unfold in divine timing, and faith in the absolute law that your consciousness creates your reality. Another powerful practice during tough times is to consciously choose your words. Your words are a direct reflection of your thoughts, and they have immense power to shape your reality. Be mindful of the language you use, both in your internal dialogue and in your conversations with others. Choose words that reflect the reality you wish to create, not the reality you wish to escape. Instead of saying, I'm struggling, say, I'm growing. Instead of this is a problem, say, this is an opportunity. Instead of I can't, say, how can I? These simple shifts in language can have a profound impact on your mental state and consequently on your experience of reality. Remember, my dear friends, that your words are like seeds. Plant them carefully and tend to them with positive attention, and they will grow into the reality you desire. Now, let us delve deeper into the mechanics of how positive thinking actually works to transform your reality, especially during tough times. You see, your subconscious mind, which is the seat of your habitual thinking and the builder of your body and your world, accepts as true whatever you feel to be true. It does not reason or argue with you. It simply accepts your feelings, your dominant thoughts, and your imagery as facts. When you consistently think positive thoughts, when you repeatedly imagine positive outcomes, when you persistently feel the joy and satisfaction of your desires fulfilled, you are literally reprogramming your subconscious mind. You are creating neural pathways in your brain, new patterns of thought and feeling that will inevitably manifest in your outer world. This is why it's so crucial to maintain positive thinking, especially during tough times. For it is during these challenging periods that your thoughts have the greatest creative power. When everything is going smoothly, it's easy to think positively. But when you can maintain a positive focus in the face of adversity, when you can hold fast to your vision of a better reality, despite contradictory circumstances, that is when you are exercising true creative power. Think of it this way: your current challenges are like clay in the hands of a sculptor. Through your positive thoughts and imaginings, you are molding this clay into the shape of your desired reality. The tougher the times, the more pliable the clay becomes, offering you greater opportunity for transformation and growth. But remember, this molding process requires persistence and patience. Just as a sculptor doesn't expect a masterpiece to emerge from a single touch, you cannot expect your circumstances to transform overnight. It requires consistent, persistent application of positive thinking, a steadfast focus on your desired outcome, and an unwavering faith in the creative power of your consciousness. As you persist in this practice, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your experience. Perhaps you'll find yourself feeling more peaceful, more confident in your ability to handle challenges. You might notice opportunities appearing where before you saw only obstacles. You might find relationships improving, challenges resolving themselves in unexpected ways. These shifts, no matter how small, are signs that your positive thinking is taking root, that your new patterns of thought are beginning to manifest in your outer world. Acknowledge these changes with gratitude, for they are the early fruits of your mental labor, the first indication that your world is reshaping itself to match your new positive focus. Now, my dear listeners, I want to address another crucial aspect of maintaining positive thinking. Thinking more than just the importance of self-talk. The conversations you have with yourself, the way you speak to yourself in the privacy of your own mind, have a profound impact on your ability to maintain a state of growth. Many of us, when faced with challenges, fall into patterns of negative self-talk. We berate ourselves for past mistakes. We doubt our ability to overcome obstacles. We speak to ourselves in ways we would never speak to a friend. This negative self-talk is incredibly damaging, for it reinforces feelings of helplessness and perpetuates negative patterns of thought and behavior. To maintain positive thinking during tough times, it's crucial to become aware of your self-talk and consciously choose to speak to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and compassion. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend facing a similar challenge. Offer yourself words of encouragement. Remind yourself of your past successes. Affirm your ability to overcome any obstacle. Remember, you are always listening to yourself. Every word you speak, whether aloud or in the silence of your mind, is a suggestion to your subconscious. Make sure these suggestions are positive, empowering, and aligned with the reality you wish to create. Another powerful practice for maintaining positive thinking during tough times is to surround yourself with positive influences. This includes the people you spend time with, the books you read, the music you listen to, the media you consume. All of these external influences have a subtle but significant impact on your state of mind. Choose to spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, who believe in you and support your growth. Read books that expand your mind and nourish your soul. Listen to music that elevates your mood and energizes your spirit. Consume media that informs and inspires rather than that which sensationalizes negativity. Remember, your mind is like a garden. The thoughts you allow to take root will grow and bear fruit in your life. By surrounding yourself with positive influences, you're creating an environment that supports the growth of positive thoughts and beliefs. Now, my friends, I want to address a common challenge that many face when trying to maintain positive thinking during tough times: the opinion of others. Often, when we choose to maintain a positive outlook in the face of adversity, we may encounter skepticism or even ridicule from those around us. They may accuse us of being unrealistic, of burying our heads in the sand, of refusing to face reality. To this I say, your reality is not determined by the opinions of others, but by your own thoughts and beliefs. The world you experience is a reflection of your own consciousness, not the consciousness of others. Therefore, it matters not what others think of your positive attitude. What matters is that you remain true to your vision, steadfast in your positive focus. Remember, most people's opinions are based on their own limiting beliefs, their own fears and doubts. By maintaining your positive thinking despite their skepticism, you are not only transforming your own reality, but also showing them what's possible, inspiring them to raise their own level of thinking. Moreover, as you persist in your positive thinking, as your outer world begins to reflect your inner state of positivity, those same skeptics may find themselves amazed at your resilience, your ability to thrive in the face of adversity. Your example may inspire them to reconsider their own patterns of thought, to open themselves to the possibility of a positive way of living. Now let us delve even deeper into the practice of positive thinking during tough times. One powerful technique is to use your imagination to create a vivid, detailed scene that implies fulfillment of your desire, the resolution of your challenge. This scene should be one that would naturally occur if your desire were already realized. For example, if you're facing financial difficulties, you might imagine yourself looking at a bank statement showing a healthy balance, feeling the relief and joy of financial abundance. If you're dealing with health challenges, you might imagine yourself at a checkup, hearing your doctor marvel at your perfect health. The key is to make this imaginal scene as vivid and real as possible. Engage all your senses. See the details, hear the sounds, feel the emotions. Then enter into the scene fully. Don't just watch it like a movie, be a participant. Feel as though you are actually there, experiencing it in the present moment. As you create and enter into these imaginal scenes, you are literally shaping your future reality. For remember, your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a physical one. By repeatedly entering into these positive imaginal scenes, you are training your subconscious to accept this new reality as fact. But here's a crucial point. It's not the vividness of the image that brings it into being, but the feeling of naturalness. As you imagine your scene, allow yourself to feel that this is natural, that this is simply the way things are. The more natural and normal your desired state feels to you, the more quickly and easily it will manifest in your physical reality. Another powerful practice for maintaining positive thinking during tough times is to consciously direct your attention towards evidence of good in your life and in the world around you. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending they don't exist. Rather, it means choosing to focus on focusing on what's improving, what's aligned with your desired reality. Make it a daily practice to look for signs of progress, no matter how small. Celebrate every victory, every step forward. By doing this, you're training your mind to look for the positive, to focus on solutions rather than problems, to see opportunities rather than obstacles. Remember, what you focus on expands. By consciously directing your attention towards the good, you're literally expanding the presence of good in your life. You're creating a positive feedback loop where your focus on the positive creates more positive experiences, which in turn reinforce your positive thinking. Now, my dear friends, as we near the conclusion of our discussion, I want to emphasize a point of utmost importance. The power of positive thinking is not some external force that you need to acquire or develop. It is your very nature. It is who you are at the core of your being. You are a divine being, possessing infinite potential, expressing yourself through the vehicle of your woman. When you choose to think positively, especially during tough times, you are aligning yourself with your true nature. You are tapping into the infinite wisdom and power that is your birthright. This is why positive thinking is so powerful. It is not about becoming something you're not, but about recognizing and expressing what you truly are. So, my dear friends, as you go forth from this place, carrying this knowledge with you, I urge you to maintain your positive thinking, especially during tough times. Recognize the immense power you wield when you choose to focus on the positive. When you use your imagination to create the reality you desire. Use this power wisely, use it lovingly. Use it to create a life that reflects your highest vision for yourself and for the world.